morning and God bless you. We are in day 113 through our journey through the Bible. In today's readings, we are in Judges chapter 1, Judges chapter 2, verse 1 through 9, Luke chapter 21, verse 29 through 38, Luke chapter 22, verse 1 through 13, Psalms chapter 90, Psalms chapter 91, verse 1 through 16, and Proverbs chapter 13, verse 24 and 25. Today's reading was really powerful to me today, and there's a verse in our reading through Luke where Jesus is telling, his disciples and all the people there, actually, be on guard always. Do not sit here and worry about the debauchery of the current time, nor the desire for all the things that are against his will. That's a summary, it's not an exact quote. And wait for him. Be diligent. Stop worrying about the cares of the world, which resonated with me and reminded me about the parable of the sower, where several seeds were thrown. Some fell by the wayside, and the devil came and took them up. Some fell on the concrete, and because there was no root, they sprung up immediately. But when the sun came out, they burned and withered. And that was a reference to, the word. The seed is the word being planted, and the word without foundation, it's joyful at the beginning, but it quickly goes away. And then there were some seed that fell among the thorns, and as they grew, the thorns grew also and choked out the word. All right, and this is the reference that verse spoke to me. All right, where everyone's hears the word and they're glad, but they're so concerned about the desires of the world that the word is choked out and there's no profit in them. All right, and I don't mean profit as in monetary profit. I mean the learning of the Lord, the endurance, the patience, the compassion, and the awe that's reflected in learning and knowing about Jesus and God, because Jesus is God. All right, and sometimes we can get so caught up not even paying attention because we live in the world and we know the world is broken and the world is fallen, but we desire things of the world, which end up over time taking the place of God. And you have to understand that that's what idolatry is. All right, it is putting anything. It doesn't have to be a replica of something. It doesn't have to be an image of something. It has to do with putting something above the place of God. And we form these things accidentally, because as long as our focus is not on God, then there's room for error in there. All right, and if you find yourself with following this and living like these things, worrying about work, worrying about money, worrying about food, worrying about anything, then these things become your focus. All right, and you breathe them into existence. All right, the word is spoken into existence. Right, through the word, everything was created. So words have power and words have meaning. All right, so when we start focusing and worrying about these things, we take our focus off of God, and they become snares to you. All right, so if you found yourself in these things resembling you, then stop right now and return your gaze to the Lord. All right, everything. Worry about nothing, pray about everything. And I myself find myself, oh my God, this is what I've been doing, this is what I've been thinking, and sure enough, it's what comes to pass, right? So, return yourself to God. It is never too late to repent. It's never too late for you to come back to God. It's never too late for you to say, God, I made a mistake. Humble yourself. This is what I was doing. This is what I've done. Forgive me for these transgressions. Let me go forward in your grace and your will. It's never too late to return to God. It's never too late. All right? And you come to him with thanksgiving and praise, because he is the only true God. He is merciful, he is compassionate, and he is love. He is above all things. All right, there's nothing that he cannot handle. All right, so there's never too late to turn to God. All right, so with that, just want to say, everything you do it for God. All right, go with God, stay with God.